he has scored over 40. Michael Jordan played 7 less seasons. How many 40-point games did Michael Jordan have?
Welcome to Raw Sports TV 23, where we dive into a deep discussion on the latest basketball trends, hot subjects, and also after game discussion. We're going to get into a heated discussion today. I think that's between Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe. As you guys know, Golden State Warriors ended up playing the LA Lakers maybe a couple days ago, and I think the score was 118 to 108. They defeated the Golden State Warriors, I think by 10 points, and LeBron James had 42 points. And so, you know, the next day that had all the LeBron fans going crazy. They were pouring honey over themselves and celebrating, you know, proclaiming and hailing all throughout the universe that LeBron James is the greatest player to ever step on the court because he scored 42 points. And I'm just going to bring up a little bit of the clip and let you guys hear it right now.
I'm so glad
42 for 40.
Oh my goodness.
No. See, you heard what Molly said? He had 42. No, I need you to give me the totality. 42, 17, and 8.
Oh, nice.
And it was the efficiency. Something your guy could never be is efficient. If Gold shot the ball 28 times in a game, 22 times on average for a career, how many points would he average?
Why you hate Michael Jordan?
See what you do? You see what you do?
You act like Scottie.
Where's your goat man?
Hey,
where's your goat
yeah,
man?
you acting like Scottie
You didn't bring it
Pippen.
in. You didn't bring it for a reason. Cam, step
I
back.
lift Cam up.
Cam, leave back.
I
I'm gonna
lift
get him.
Cam
I'm
up.
gonna get him.
So that's the first part right there. So, you know, Shannon Sharpe is talking about efficiency and how Michael Jordan can never be efficient. And I think this is a really crazy argument. For the first part is because LeBron really doesn't have anything to hold on to other than longevity, okay? So LeBron James, I think he's played about 7 more seasons than Michael Jordan, right? And part of the reason for that is load management. You know, they didn't have load management back in the time when Michael Jordan actually played, okay? Michael Jordan played all 82 games 9 times, okay? So this is one of the things that we're failing to inject into the GOAT conversation, that Michael Jordan played the game of basketball in nine seasons, okay? He gave us 82 games, okay? He did that 9 times. It's something LeBron has never done before. I think in 22 seasons, LeBron James has only played 1 complete season of 82 games, okay? So now, how do we define efficient? Because when we look at efficiency, Michael Jordan still in less time has accomplished more than LeBron James, okay? Still has 2 more titles. He still has 2 more finals MVPs. He still has way more scoring titles. Yes, LeBron James is the NBA all-time leading scorer, but we can contribute that to just longevity, okay? Listen, Michael Jordan, in his tenure or his time of playing in the 15 seasons, he had 10 scoring titles, okay? So it means he led the league in scoring 10 times. Do you know how hard that is to accomplish? LeBron in his 22 seasons has 1 scoring title. And you might say, well, he's the all-time scoring leader. Once again, that's a longevity stat. And I'm not even sure if we even should call it a stat, okay? When you look at the situation that you also can contribute the fact that he's the all-time scoring leader. And many will say, well, that's because, he's the all-time turnover leader. And some can say, well, that's because he's played longer than anybody else. So if you're going to give that to him being the all-time turnover leader because of longevity, you have to do the same thing when it comes to being the all-time scoring leader.
With that Michael Jordan. Say his guy.
Hold on, let me tell you this. It is my guy. But let me tell you something right now. He's my guy because he deserves to be recognized as the GOAT. By the way, let me say this to you. He's an imitator, not an originator. Michael Jordan was the first 40-year-old to drop 40. That's number 1. Number 2. LeBron James is in his 22nd season. That was the 78th time in his career he has scored over 40. Michael Jordan played 7 less seasons. How many 40-point games did Michael Jordan have? 173. You see, you can keep talking. You can keep. This is not good for you.
Talk to him.
I'm telling you something right now. This is not good. Let me tell you something right now. Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Congrats, by the way.
All right, so as Stephen A. Smith clearly said here, how many 40-point games does Michael Jordan have, okay? 173, I believe, 178, 173 in less time. See, this is the thing. So LeBron James in 22 seasons, if he plays next year, 23 seasons, he probably will not catch Michael Jordan in 40-point games. He did tie him and break his record in the total amount of 30-point games, but it took him 7 more seasons just to do it. So LeBron's just hanging around just for the stats because he's not going to catch MJ in any other departments: rings, scoring titles, defensive teams, you name it. So he never won a Defensive Player of the Year award. Michael Jordan has done that. And that's why I believe LeBron is just hanging around for stats. Efficiency, like I said, Michael Jordan got to the NBA Finals, 6 times, and he was undefeated in the NBA Finals, came home with the trophy every time. And when you look at it, he was the best player on the team each time. He got 6 Finals MVPs. I can arguably say that Anthony Davis was the best player on LeBron's championship team in 2020. But with that being said, how do you define efficiency? See, what LeBron fans and ESPN and everything have to do, they have to bring up meaningless stats. And at the end of the day, Michael Jordan simply accomplished more in less time than LeBron James. And the way the game is played today, totally different. Less physical. The power forward, small forward, those positions really don't exist in the way that it existed in the time past, because you had a lot of big bodies down there: Karl Malone, Dennis Rodman, Sean Kemp, Anthony Mason. I don't think LeBron James would be able to bang those guys around. Now, when he gets a switch off, now he's on to a little guard. And it's easier for him to get into the paint because they don't have a traditional big man. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I agree with Stephen A. Smith. Is how do you define efficiency? Because at the end of the day, we could try to find all the kind of meaningless stats that we want to try to find to try to put LeBron James above Michael Jordan, but you just can't, because when you look at it, in less time, Michael Jordan was more dominant, and he didn't let anybody eat on his watch. So make sure you hit the like button. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below on the GOAT discussion. I'm going to come with a part 2 to this. Peace.